maximize the sum, and then
And
for
average
you
is maximize
the
the average. So
Yeah,
average
that's-
utilitarianism is you take the happiest person on earth and you kill everybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
about the point
but
this
total
morning.
utilitarianism is you give a lot of shrimp a lot of cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
No,
also
shrimp don't
like,
count.
At what threshold do you start? And then,
somewhat
No,
more
I,
practically
Yeah.
than that.
shrimp don't count.
Somewhat more practically than shrimp is I forget what this is. The repugnant conclusion, I think, is
Yeah,
what it's
that's-
normally
yeah.
called. Is that you can have a very, very large number of people living just above sort of subsistence living, where their utility is positive in whatever your model is, but really you wouldn't want to be like them. And the
Yes,
problem is that
but how selfish am I saying I'd rather live in San Francisco than let Ackerman of 100 people have an existence they're happy with?
But I think that like
and this is
Yeah,
thus
right.
we have the two models.
I mean, the bigger argument against it, though, isn't that, like, typically it's not said much that this is, like, philosophically wrong. It's more like, you know, I think in total I met 5 people who claim to be utilitarians within, like, even the effective altruist group, because you
Right.
kind of think about it and it's like, wow, this kind of makes sense, but holy shit, that's kind of strange. Like, I'm not like that at all. No one I know is like that. That's way too demanding. That's so unintuitive.
Well, I
to,
mean,
like, go back
it's
to.
impractical to compute utilitarian
That's
utilities.
So it doesn't matter.
Most.
Like, it may be impractical to compute it, but the value of information is going to be high until you get to a point where you don't have to compute it. So you kind of make estimations. If you wanted to be utilitarian. But like I said, like, very few people are willing to go even that far when it comes to
that's
every
really
single decision of going.
I think I met like one person in the world who I would say is like utilitarian.
right.
Yeah, I call myself like a wannabe
I'm a
utilitarian.
utilitarian, except I weight my personal utility way higher.
but there are utilitarian reasons for doing that.
Right.
Well, you know, it's
I mean-
different though. Like, is it going to be a means or is it going to be an ends? Like, are you going to weight your utility higher because you'll be more effective, or are you going to weight your utility higher just on the
Because I'm selfish.
Yeah.
Descriptively,
I think actually egoism is the best competitor against utilitarianism, probably.
We what? Sorry.
Egoism
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
as a like ethical theory.
but even